And you guys, if you are lonely for some reason now, like if you say you just got out of a relationship and you were just used to being with that person for so long. But see, that's the thing, like that's why you want to get used to just yourself. That way, if you do get into a relationship, it's okay. Like when you break up, I've never been in a relationship, but that's how I see it, and I mean, I see hella people after, like, oh my god, I can't live without them. What am I gonna do now? I was so used to them. Well, yeah, hunty, because that's because you weren't like used to yourself first. Like love yourself first. And yeah, you'll get love from another person when you're in a relationship, but it's like, okay, then that love is gone. Okay, but you still have your love. Like you still love yourself, and you will love yourself enough to not let yourself down because of that, to not get all, sad and stuff like that. Like if you got out of a relationship, or say you're not besties with your bestie anymore, that it was meant to happen. Don't think about it as a bad thing, like, oh, I need to get into another relationship, I need to find another best friend, somebody else. No, that is meant to happen to you because you probably need self love. You need that you time to focus on yourself again. People do get lost, after relationship, or like, after losing somebody or something like that. Like they just can't handle that them time, that you time, and just don't know how to use it or like what to do. And that's really to like connect with yourself, to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? There might not be people asking you, like there for you. Like nobody's really going to be there for you. Nobody's going to really understand you like you. How are you feeling? Tell yourself, get in front of a mirror if that will help you, Talk to yourself, be like, hey, how are you feeling? And reply to yourself, I'm feeling like this, like this, like this. Okay, acknowledge it, Feel it. I'm not telling you don't feel sad, don't feel angry, I don't know what, but let it go. You know what I'm saying? You feel lonely, okay. I mean, don't, like do think about like what do you need to do? Start off like that. Start off by, is there things you need to get done? You have some chores or something, start off writing down some goals. What are some goals you want to achieve? Write them down and then work for them, And then working towards your goals, you don't need nobody else because those are your goals. So, you're going to be chilling by yourself, you know? It's all a good thing. Don't think about it as a bad thing. You time is important. You want to reconnect with yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to check in with yourself, not relying on somebody else to come in and give you advice or check in on how you're doing, Just do this because just being like chilling with yourself is everything. Like me taking myself out to the beach. I'm not going to wait for somebody else to take me to the beach. I'm not going to wait for somebody else to ask me. I'm not going to go and ask somebody else because I want to just take myself out, And then bring out my inner child and playing in the sand, playing with the water, I'm kicking in with like all of me, you know? You want to go out by yourself. Go out to the movies by yourself. You want to go to this restaurant that you've been wanting to go, take yourself. There is nothing wrong with that, you guys. We need to stop thinking that it's weird to be out by yourself. It's not weird. And who cares about what other people think? Just do you. Like, you shouldn't be thinking about any other's opinions, as long as you're happy and you're loving yourself and taking care of yourself. That's all that matters, you know? When you're, over here just by yourself, maybe paint your nails, or do a little face mask, do your skincare. How long has it been since you've done some skincare? Dude, I'm all about skincare now, but there are still some people. Like, I barely got into skincare like a couple years ago, maybe like 3, when I like took it seriously, and I'm like, okay, I need the serum, I need some a moisturizer, I need some, night serum and stuff like that. But people still like don't pay attention to that. Like, don't think like, okay, I need to take care of my skin. And especially with just people telling you, like, I mean, there was nobody there telling me, hey, skincare is important for you. You want to take care of your skin now and use like natural skincare instead of all these things. And it's like, I try to help out other people. Like, when they ask me, I'm like, dude, LAER, like, I mean, all I use is LAER, except for the SPF sometimes. That's not a LAER, but that's the only, it's from Kula. But, like, I tell people, and I'm like, the first thing I ask is, they're like, oh my God, your face is so clean, this and that. What do you use? Like, all of this, or like, what do you recommend? I always ask first, like, do you wash your face? And mostly, majority of the people are like, no. Like, Hunty, how do you not wash your face? Like, that's the first thing. Like, you're not washing your face. Obviously, the dirt is still there. Everything's accumulating. Like, of course you're gonna have, acne and stuff like that. But another thing too is, I always say, it's also a lot with what you eat. What you eat has to do a lot with your skincare. If you're eating junk food and stuff like that, oily foods, your face is going to not be looking so good. That's when you get all these blackheads and all the pimples and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you're eating clean, and your face is going to be clean, your skin is going to be clean. So just really take care of yourself, my peeps. Alone time is self-care time. That's loving you time, and just connecting with yourself. It's like, it brings clarity. Like, just you sitting with yourself there, it's just, what's it called, facing yourself, like facing your reality right now, and just accept it all. If it's not the best at this current moment, that's why you are facing it, why you're facing yourself, and just seeing what you need to do next, your next step, your next goal. You know what I'm saying? It was just a full moon, and that's what we need to focus on, just letting go of what's not serving you anymore, and really making room for the new, for the new you, new and improved. You know what I'm saying?